So this is lesson 113C, the third video, and hopefully we will get done in this video here. 113.4 example, they give us negative 0.0325 equals log e of y, and they want you to find y. We're going to switch this around because I'm used to having the logarithms first. Okay, so I've got that. Alright, so what do I do here? What am I looking for? I'm looking for that value there. Now remember, when I said if you have that value, that means you're looking for the anti-logarithm. If you're looking for this value, on the other side of the equal sign, you're looking for the logarithm. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to write this in exponential form. Base, my exponent, equals y. So really all I should have to do here is type in negative 0.0325, hit my e to the, hit my e to the x key, which I'm going to hit shift usually on that, and then that is going to give me an answer like 0.96802, keeps going on. And that's all they're looking for there. Alright, so again, if you are looking for this number, when you write it in logarithmic form with the log over on this side, because it was written like this and I flipped it around, if you're looking for the y here, you're looking for the anti-log. If you're looking for this number, you're looking for the log. So that all that determines is which key you're going to push, whether you're going to push the ln key or the e of x key. Okay, so if this is what you're looking for, e of x key. This is what you're looking for, the ln key. Now the reason we're using the ln key and the e of x key is because this says e. Log of e means natural logarithm. That equals log of e equals ln. So they'll write it either way. This they're just writing because they don't want to get too much into natural logarithms, but this is basically what that means. Okay, this is just another way of writing this, a simpler way. Alright, so let's look at 113.5. Alright, so 113.5 looks like this. Find the log of y. So we're going to put the log of 4302 equals. So since we're looking for that, we're just going to hit the key, log 4302, and when we do that, we're going to get 3.63. Okay, the next one says find ln of y. Well, y is 4302. So on this one, we're going to hit the ln key and hit 4302. In fact, most calculators anymore are going to have you hit the 43. I'm going to try it here on mine, and then hit ln. And that gives you 8.37. Okay, so yeah, hit the number first, then the ln key. Some calculators, old Texas or Hewlett-Packard calculators, have you put in the ln first. And that's it. Alright, so let's look at the practice. It says find x. Alright, so what they're doing, for example, A, they give you x equals ln of 0.0052. And again, I don't like it written that way. I'm going to turn it around. Oops. ln of 0.0052 equals x. Alright, we're looking for the number on the right hand side of the equal sign. That means we're using the logarithm, not the anti-logarithm. We're using that. So all we're going to do is put our number in and click on ln. Alright, so for B, it gives us e of x equals 51.4. Now I personally would rather write this in logarithmic form, so I'm going to write this as the log with the base e of 51.4 equals x. The logarithm is always at the end, whether you're doing natural logarithms or common logarithms, whether you're using ln or log. Now that I'm looking for this, I know that I'm looking for the the logarithm. So I'm just going to put in the logarithm of 51.4. But my calculator won't do anything if there's a number other than a 10 there. But since there's an e, if you remember, I said the log of e is the same as ln. So we're just going to replace that with ln. So I'm just going to put 51.4, hit my ln key, and it's going to give me the answer. Alright, let's just keep going here. And the reason I'm helping you so much is you're going to get some other ones later. And it's just kind of nice to have some help as you're learning this. ln of x equals negative 4.16. I'm not looking for that this time. I'm looking for this. So that means I'm going to be looking for the anti-log, which means I'm going to be, because this is an ln, use the e of x key, the key above the ln key. So that kind of helps you keep things straight, because your calculator will have a key like this and then a key here. A key like this and this up here. So you know these stick together. Okay? So if we've got an ln right here, we know we're going to use this key, but are we going to use the logarithm key or the anti-logarithm key? Well, if we're looking for this number, it's going to be the anti-logarithm key. So you are going to do it this way. Let's get rid of this. So you're going to go negative 4.16, and you're going to hit the e of x key. And when you do that, you're going to get 0.015607558 for an. Okay, so that number is kind of a pain in the neck, so let's just change it to 1.56 times 10. So you moved it 2 to the negative 2 power. So this is actually just in scientific notation of that same thing. Either one is fine unless they ask you to put it in scientific notation. Doesn't look like they did. Okay, let's look at D, where they give us the log of x equals negative 4.16. So we're looking for that. So we're going to use the anti-logarithm. So we're going to type in negative 4.16 and then hit our 10 to the x key. And we get, what's my calculator say, 6.92 times 10 to the negative 5 for an answer. Okay? So not too bad. E, we did one just like that. We move along here, and let's see, 6 and 7 are just like the ones we did. I think that's it. So hopefully after 3 videos you kind of get an idea of logarithms. Again, a logarithm is just the exponent that you're looking for. So 10 to the x power equals 100. The logarithm is 2. The number that you put in for x in the exponent position is your logarithm. Alright, so it's just a way to find the exponent when it is the variable instead of some other number being the variable. So again, just let me write this down here real quick, because I know this is complicated, but you will see this again and again and again. So when you're looking at this, you can solve this using algebra. When you're given this, you can solve it using logarithms, because the variable is in the exponent position instead of down here with the 10. Okay, so that's really all you're doing, is finding a method to find the exponent in an equation when it's the variable instead of the number itself. Okay, so that's it for lesson 113C.